Today we will do chapter number 7, and the name of the chapter is Heidi Meets Her Grandfather. Chapter 7, Heidi Meets Her Grandfather. 6-year-old Heidi grew up with her aunt in a city. When her aunt had to leave the city, Heidi went to live with her grandfather in a little house high up in the mountains. Let's read about Heidi's first day there. I want to see what you have inside the house, said Heidi. The old man opened the door of the hut and Heidi stepped inside after him. She found herself in a good-sized room. A table and a chair were the only furniture. In one corner stood the grandfather's bed, and in another was the hearth with a large kettle hanging above it. There was a large door in one wall. This was the cupboard. Heidi looked carefully round the room and asked, "Where am I to sleep, grandfather?" "Wherever you like," he answered. Heidi began to explore all the nooks and corners to find out where it would be pleasantest to sleep. In the corner near her grandfather's bed, she saw a short ladder against the wall. She climbed up and found herself in the hay loft. There lay a large heap of fresh, sweet-smelling hay, while through a round window in the wall she could see right down the valley. "I shall sleep up here, grandfather," she called down to him. "It's lovely up here. Will you bring me up a sheet?"
This story was written by Joanna Spyri. She was born in 1827 and she died in 1901. She wrote stories for children in German. She is best known for her book Heidi. It is about the life of a young girl in her grandfather's care in rural part of Switzerland. It was a book written for the children and those who love children. This story is about a 6-year-old girl whose name was Heidi. She grew up with her aunt in a city of Switzerland. When her aunt had to leave the city, Heidi went to live with her grandfather in a little house high up in the mountains. Now in this story we will see that how Heidi spent her first day with her grandfather. When Heidi reached her grandfather's house, she told him that she wanted to see what all he have inside the house. That means she wanted to see his house. So Heidi's grandfather, he opened the door of the hut and Heidi stepped inside after him. Heidi stepped inside after him means she followed him and she entered the room. And what she found? She found herself in a good-sized room. That means the room was of good size. It was big enough. A table and a chair were the only furniture that she saw in that room. There were no other furniture like sofas and dining tables, etc. in that room. In one corner of the room, there was grandfather's bed, and in another corner was the hearth with a large kettle hanging above it. Now, what is hearth, dear children? Hearth is the floor of a fireplace. This type of fireplace is mostly found in the homes of people who live in cold places. It helps to keep the room warm. People also sit nearby it to keep themselves warm. She also saw a large door in one wall. And what was that? That was the cupboard. Heidi looked carefully round the room. Children, when we go to some new place, we also do the same thing, no? We look carefully around us to see that what are the things over there, how they are kept. Okay, so in the same way, this house was new for Heidi, so she looked carefully round the room. And then she asked her grandfather that where she could sleep. Her grandfather replied that wherever she liked she could sleep. Then Heidi, she began to explore all the nooks and corners. All the nooks and corners means everywhere in the house she began to find out that which was the pleasantest place for her to sleep. Pleasantest place means the best place, the most comfortable place where she could sleep with peace and happiness. Okay. When she was exploring all the nooks and corners of that room, in the corner where there was grandfather's bed, she saw a short ladder against the wall. She climbed up and found herself in a hayloft. Now, what is hayloft? It is a room that is directly under the roof for storing hay and straw. Now, what is hay and straw? They are the tall grass that are usually dried and stored. They are the food for grazing animals like goats and cows, etc. In the hayloft, she saw a large heap of fresh, sweet-smelling hay. Bundles of hay were kept one above the other to form a large heap, and they were smelling very sweet. There in the hayloft, she also saw a round window in the wall, through which she could see right down the valley and enjoy the beautiful view of the mountain. She liked the place so much that she decided to sleep over there, and she informed her grandfather about it. She told him that it was lovely up there in the hayloft, and she asked her grandfather for a bed sheet.
All right, said the grandfather. He went to the cupboard and after rummaging about inside, he drew out a long, rough piece of cloth, which was all he had for a sheet. He carried it up to the loft, where he found Heidi had already made quite a nice bed by herself. She had put an extra heap of hay at one end for a pillow. It looked now as tidy and comfortable a bed as you could wish for. I wish it was night so that I might get inside it at once, said Heidi. I think we might have something to eat first, said the grandfather. Yes, I think so too, replied Heidi. Let us go down then, said the old man. Downstairs, he filled a bowl with milk and brought it to Heidi with a large slice of bread and a piece of golden cheese and told her to eat. Heidi lifted the bowl with both hands and drank till it was empty. Was the milk nice? Asked her grandfather. I never drank anything so good before, answered Heidi. Then you must have some more. And the old man filled her bowl again. And so the time passed happily on till at last the evening came and the goats returned from their pasture. Heidi gently petted first one and then the other. After supper, Heidi said good night to her grandfather and climbed up to her bed, where she was soon lying as sweetly and soundly asleep as any young princess on her bed of silk. So, children, I have finished reading. Now I'll explain these paragraphs. Listen to it very carefully.
We saw that Heidi decided to sleep in the hayloft. Then she asked for a bed sheet from her grandfather, and her grandfather went to the cupboard and searched hurriedly for the bed sheet. But there in the cupboard he got only a rough piece of cloth as a bed sheet, which he carried up to the loft, where he found Heidi had already made quite a nice bed by herself. He saw that she had put an extra heap of hay at one end for a pillow, and the bed looked very tidy and comfortable. Heidi was so happy to make her bed that she told her grandfather that she wished that it was night so that she might get inside the bed at once and sleep. But her grandfather told that before sleeping they should eat something. Heidi agreed, and they both got down from the hayloft to eat something. The grandfather filled a bowl with milk and gave it to Heidi, with a large slice of bread and a piece of golden cheese, and told her to eat. Heidi lifted the bowl with both her hands and drank it till it was empty. Then the grandfather asked that whether she liked the taste of the milk. Heidi replied that she had never drank anything so good before. After listening to her reply, the grandfather offered her some more milk, and he filled her bowl again with milk. In this manner, the day passed very happily till at last the evening came. When the evening came, the grandfather's goats returned from their pasture. Pasture means land covered with grass that sheep and goats eat. So when the goats returned, she petted the first goat and then the second one. Petted means to touch gently someone or something with hand, especially to show care, friendship, and love. After that, Heidi had her supper with her grandfather. She said good night to her grandfather and climbed up to her bed, where she was soon lying as sweetly and soundly asleep as any young princess on her bed of silk. Here, her bed of hay is compared to the bed of silk of any young princess. The bed that she made was so comfortable that it is compared to the bed of any young princess, the bed of silk. Okay, and she was soon lying asleep sweetly and soundly. That means she was sleeping very comfortably and sleeping deeply. Okay, so children, here we have finished the chapter. I hope that you will read the chapters very nicely. You will read the chapter again and again with correct pronunciation. So till then, take care. Bye bye.